What's going on, everyone? My name is Under the Radar, and welcome back to a new series I'm going to be bringing here onto the channel. This is going to be called VGC Academy. This is where I take random VGC teams that I make, I hop online, and I do some battles with them. I'm trying to get ready for some nice tournaments that I might be going to here in the future. And practice is the best way to learn, so that's why it is titled VGC Academy. Let's go ahead and talk about this team that I'm bringing. I'm bringing a Togedemaru with Air Balloon, Fake Out, Spiky Shield, Zing Zap, and Poison Jab. I was actually the original one to use Togedemaru. Don't let anybody else lie to you. I used it before Dan did. I have a video up on my channel shortly after Sun and Moon came out where I used it. Promise. I used Togedemaru. Togedemaru is my favorite. I also have a Focus Sash Nihilego. This Nihilego is meant mainly to try to counter lead the standard Chomp Coco lead. It does that pretty well because I can always fake out the Garchomp, hidden power ice the Garchomp, and one-shot it or kill it on the next turn unless it's Scarfed. And then I also have Sludge Bomb for Tapu Koko. I don't have Sludge Wave, I have Sludge Bomb because I don't want to Sludge Wave any one of Arcanine or Tapu Fini. Speaking of Arcanine, I have a really bulky Arcanine with the, I believe I have either the Figgy or the Eye of Papa Berry, one of the two. Just standard 3 attacks, Flare Blitz, Extreme Speed, Wild Charge, and Protect. It's meant to mostly check things that are not Garchomp or I guess Garchomp or Snorlax pretty much. But Intimidate is also really nice. Then I have my Drampa. My Drampa is there because this team outside of Drampa is so freaking weak to Trick Room that I need to have a Trick Room abuser, and this is one of them. It's holding the Normalium Z to be able to completely nuke Porygon 2s. It's able to do a bunch of stuff like that. Then I have a kind of bulky, somewhat speedy Calm Mind Tapu Fini. Then I have a really bulky Alolan Muck. That's the word I was looking for. Let's go ahead. We're going to hop right into starting to get some battles. I'm probably going to cut it until we find our first game, and then we'll be right back. Then we found Andrea from Italy. As you can see, I am on free battle because I did get banned from raiding battle for genning. It's not that big of a deal to me. This isn't a very serious VGC team, obviously, on his end. However, he doesn't really have a whole lot for Drampa outside of the Gallade, which I can deal with the Gallade pretty easily. I definitely want to bring Arcanine. Yeah, I want to bring Arcanine, because even if I give Bisharp the boost, it's not that big of a deal. I also want to bring Nihilego, and I also want to bring Tapu Fini, I think. I want to bring Tapu Fini, or do I want to... I want to bring Muck. Muck also has Fire Blast, which is pretty cool, for Kartana. Yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. The bad thing about being banned from raiding battles is that I don't get a serious read on actual VGC competition, so that's a little upsetting, but practice is practice no matter what. I just wish that I was able to actually do it. Kartana and Sylveon. I know some people out there are probably going to say, well, then you shouldn't have genned. I'm in a league. You know, I can't really help that. So what I'm going to do here is I think I'm just going to fake out the Kartana, because Sylveon can't touch me with anything, so I'm just going to fake out the Kartana, and then I'm also going to click Flare Blitz onto it, because that'll take out the Kartana. It'll severely pressure Sylveon, because after Kartana's gone, my Muck can be just focused on taking out that Sylveon. And another thing is about free battles is that I'm going to see some teams that I shouldn't be seeing. He went into Gallade, so this Gallade's going to go down. Like, I don't even think Gallade is legal in VGC 2017. I don't think so, but... So he went into Bisharp as I clicked Fake Out. He might get Steadfast. I think that's an ability it gets, but it doesn't. So yeah, this Flare Blitz should easily take out this Gallade. And, yeah, that puts me in a really good position. While now his Bisharp isn't at +2 or +1 because of the Intimidate to Defiant boost, Sylveon can come in here. It's not the end of the world. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm actually going to... I think I'm going to Zing Zap the Sylveon, and then I'm just going to Flare Blitz the Bisharp. It'll take it out, because it wasn't holding an item in Team Preview. I think that's the best way to go about it. Sylveon went for Helping Hand. I don't even think it'll outspeed my Arcanine. Yeah, it didn't even outspeed my Arcanine. Because my Arcanine's really speedy. I think it has like 180 speed EVs or something like that. These two are some of my two favorite mons of all time. It makes me super happy. Okay. So now Kartana is in. I'm going to do the exact same play, just Zing Zap plus Flare Blitz. I don't think much can go wrong here. If he hits me with like Night Slash from his Kartana, I'm going to get my Ayapapa Berry, or my Figgy Berry. I can't remember which one it is. But I know I have one 50% berry on my Arcanine and then another on my Muck. And then I think that'll be game. Because I could potentially get a flinch on the Sylveon here. Get off the Flare Blitz. I outspeed his Kartana. This really isn't a very good, accurate representation of what could happen at a VGC tournament, is it? Oh, man. I will say, though, it was still fun. I'm just going to click Extreme Speed on it, so that way I don't have to sit through the Zing Zap animation. And he forfeits. That was cool. Sweet. Well, guys, we did win our first game. Wasn't very serious, but we're going to go ahead and cut until we get into the next one, and we'll be right back. And we found somebody. I'm not going to say his name, but he's from the United States. And again, we're not seeing another very serious team for VGC, but it's still good practice to see how the team works, see what kind of typings it's weak to, things like that. So Togedemaru doesn't look very useful this game, while on the other hand, Nihilego looks very useful this game. Arcanine also looks very useful. Drampa looks very useful. I kind of just want to lead off with Drampa and Arcanine. And then I really want to have Muck in the back, along with Tapu Fini. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Man, I really wish I wasn't banned from ratings. Okay, so we got him a Nectric Ambipom lead. But you know, that's not bad. Because what I can do is I can actually just double protect right here, prevent Fake Out. And then I could click Hyper Voice and I could just do a lot of damage to both of them. Oh, Drampa is also a designated weather check as well, because of Cloud9. Okay. So he's Mega Manectric. That's a little threatening, but it's not the end of the world. I don't want to pop my Normali MZ on that thing. I really don't. However, let's see what he went for. He did go for Fake Out. And Thunder Wave. Okay. It's not too bad. So I'm going to click Hyper Voice here. And then I think I just want to click Flare Blitz onto that Manectric. Because Ambipom isn't the biggest deal. While Manectric can really threaten my Tapu Fini. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click Flare Blitz on the Manectric. He did go for Thunder Wave again and misses. He goes for Brick Break. Does that kill? Oh, that does 0. So this Flare Blitz plus Hyper Voice combination should be able to take out the Mega Manectric. One good thing is, I guess this could be speculation for next season of VGC in like 2018 maybe. But no, I'm just going to click Extreme Speed on the Manectric and kill that thing. It'll easily kill it. If it doesn't, I would be thoroughly surprised. And then once that thing is gone, Ambipom will drop to the Hyper Voice from my Drampa. Going for Aerial Ace. Wow. Drampa's so fat. I love it. And that's 2 of his Mons down. And then I guess it kind of sort of all depends on what his final Mons are. But I'm definitely going to pop my Z move on one of them. I would assume one is going to be Infernape. Swampert. Sceptile, okay. That's not bad. Because what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to pop my Z move on Swampert. Breakneck Blitz onto the Hurt, and then I'm going to protect my my Arcanine. That'll prevent his Swampert from clicking EQ on me. It'll prevent it from getting off a big waterfall onto me. And I think that'll be nice. Oh, I forgot to actually click my Mon. Sorry about that. But this... Go for Protect. He's going to click a Z move. Dragonium Z. Is that going into my Drampa? That would suck. This is an unstab. It's just Dragon Pulse. And it does kill me. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. So he's going to go for Muddy Water. So how do I want to do this? I think going into my Fini first. And clicking Moonblast. Actually, I'm going to protect my Fini first, and then I'm going to click Flare Blitz onto the Sceptile, because it'll definitely kill. I should be able to live any one hit, even if it's a Waterfall from Swampert, because I'm an Arcanine. Even if I don't have the, even if I don't have the Intimidate off. But he did go for Giga Drain onto my Tapu Fini, and I do get my Flare Blitz off before his Swampert can attack, which is really good. And I don't take out the Sceptile. Because he's sashed. He wasn't even sashed? What? The Swampert does hit the Muddy Water, though. So he does drop my accuracy. So... I'm going to switch my Tapu Fini into my Muck. I'm going to click Protect with my Arcanine. And then next turn, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my Arcanine out for my Tapu Fini. And that'll be done as I Poison Jab the what's it called? That'll be done as I Poison Jab the Sceptile, so that'll be nice. Ooh. Okay. I see you, big dog with the Wolf Wolf. That shouldn't kill my Muck, though. Yeah, 'cause Muck is fat. Muck is so unbelievably fat. I gotta say though, like, while I did go into this expecting like VGC, I still like just battle spot doubles. Like, it's really not a big deal to me what the difference is. I'm gonna click knockoff on the Swampert, and I'm gonna go to my Tapu Fini. Because like, I think the VGC 17, I think it can get a little boring, because it's pretty much, it's not the big 4 or the big 3 or however you used to classify it in 2016, or the big 6 even if you consider some of the teams that you could have seen, but it is definitely a lot of very similar mons on the same team. Like, you almost always see Garchomp, you almost always see Coco, you almost always see Muck, Arcanine, Celesteela. So you do see some very similar mons, but I'm just going to click knockoff plus Moonblast. Moonblast, 2 Moonblasts will easily be able to kill the Swampert as he just forfeits, so that's really good. So that is our second win of the video, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it until we get into our next game, and we'll be right back. We have found our next opponent, Graham of Ireland, so this is pretty nice. And he has a Malamar, Alolan Ninetales, Arcanine, Garchomp, Charizard, and Metagross. So a couple of things that I need to bring here is I need to bring Arcanine, I need to bring Tapu Fini, and I need to bring Nihilego. The mons I think that need to be left on the bench. He has so much to pressure Muck. But at the same time, Muck can pressure him. I don't want to lead off with Arcanine in case he is contrary on his... well, he will be contrary on Malamar. I'm going to lead off with Togedemaru plus Tapu Fini. I'm going to bring Nihilego in the back. And I think I'm going to bring Arcanine in the back as well. I think those are my best 4, because Muck can get blown back by Ground DMZ from Garchomp. It can get blown back from Ground DMZ or Earthquake from Metagross, or even if that's Mega Metagross, I could get destroyed from that. Earthquake from Charizard, Flare Blitz from not Flare Blitz, Dragon Claws, things like that. So, I do think that not bringing Arcanine this game is in the best interest. Okay, so we got off with Metagross plus Malamar, so that's pretty good. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to click Fake Out on the Metagross, and then I'm going to click Moonblast onto the Malamar. I could click Muddy Water first. Because that would potentially give me a accuracy lower on the Metagross. That would give an accuracy raise to the Malamar. But I'm fine with that. I want to go for Muddy Water, and I want to try to weaken the Metagross along with the Malamar. Doesn't look like he's Mega, which is nice. I do outspeed him. So I get off this Muddy Water. Does some nice chip damage. He does go for Superpower, and he's going to go onto the Togedemaru, which will kill. And now, what I can do is I can go into my I'm going to go to Arcanine here. I know it'll give the Malamar another attack boost. However, I'll be able to do a lot of damage to the Metagross, and I think a Moonblast should be able to KO the Malamar. I really think it should be able to. If not, I could protect... No, I'm going to Flare Blitz because I'm really bulky. There's no way that a +2 superpower from a Malamar will be able to kill my Arcanine. Then I'm going to click He's going to withdraw Metagross and probably go into his oh, he went into his own Arcanine, okay. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Didn't do a whole lot of damage, but let's see how much this this Moonblast will do. That didn't do much. So he's gonna go for a superpower onto my Arcanine. Took me down to just at half. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to protect with my Arcanine. And I'm going to click Muddy Water, because Muddy Water will kill Malamar from that range. It'll also do a lot of damage to his Arcanine, potentially giving him the accuracy drop. And if he's the same speed that I'm in, he's going to withdraw. What's he going into? Metagross. Cool, so I get a little bit more chip damage off on this Metagross, which is really, really nice. Oh, I do miss the Metagross, but I hit the Arcanine, which is nice because this is a single target Muddy Water. And that does a solid half. He's not in Iapapa range, and I do get the accuracy drop, which is really nice. He goes for Bulldoze, so he's going to get off a little bit of chip damage on his own Metagross and nothing else. That's amazing. But he does get Weakness Policy up, which honestly is fine because he did weaken it. I know that my Tapu Fini outspeeds this. That means my Arcanine should outspeed it as well. And I'm just going to go for the Flare Blitz into the Muddy Water. They normally do run Weakness Policy Bulldoze because it pops the Weakness Policy. You don't get the speed drop. So this is a pretty common VGC strat, so I'm really glad that I'm facing this. But that accuracy drop, him not getting the speed drop on my Tapu Fini really did suck for him. And the fact that I protected with my Arcanine. Because there's no way that right now he can take out both of my Mons. And that Muddy Water just does so much damage. Killed the Arcanine, and I get some more chip on the Metagross, which is really nice, and the Flare Blitz is going to come off. This is why in VGC I always run Speedy Walls. I know a lot of people don't agree with that. They agree with running like mixed defensive walls. I like running Speedy Walls because with Mons like Tapu Fini and Arcanine, you have base 95 speed and base 85 speed. You can outspeed things like Tapu Bulu, you can outspeed things like Metagross very, very easily, and be able to nuke them back in return, which is really cool. So he went into his Garchomp. So how do I want to do this? I want to protect with my Arcanine. And I kind of want to click Muddy Water, because I'll get off chip damage on the Garchomp along with killing the Malamar. I think that's the best play to make. And his Tectonic Rage might kill my Arcanine through Protect, though. But he went for Rock Slide, so that's good. Just don't flinch me. Don't flinch me. Sweet. I do miss the Garchomp, but that means I just kill off the Malamar, which I'm still fine with, honestly. Because now I don't have to worry about my Tapu Fini taking a lot of damage. Yeah. So this has been a really good game. This has been a very good game. Very good final game. And now I think I'm free to just click Extreme Speed to get some damage off on the Garchomp, and then click Moonblast. And that'll put it in range of Hidden Power Ice from my Nihilego, and he's gonna forfeit. Sweet. So we do pick up 3 wins in this first episode of Battle Spot Doubles, or VGC Academy, whichever I decide to name it. But it was still a lot of fun. We got some really good battles in, had some fun with this team. I'm probably going to use it for another episode or two maybe, because I really do like this team, and I'm thinking about making this team my competing team, so we'll see about that. But with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you all again so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.